Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace and I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm an intuitive life coach and psychic astrologer. If you're interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you will find all my information to schedule a reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And comment. Let me know how these readings are working with you in your life. So today's reading starts off with the Happy Happy card. And the Happy Happy card is all about finding your own happiness. Listen, also being happy with just the, like having gratitude for what you have at this very moment, okay? Not seeking outside of yourself to make yourself happy. Also, the number 26 could be relevant in your life. The 26th of a month, 26 could be popping up everywhere. It could be coming up in synchronistic events. It could stand for anything, so just put it where it may. So today's overall energy is the 10 of Cups. And I'm doing a special love reading today. So the 10 of Cups is all about your happily ever after, okay? And funny enough, it says happy, happy. So I do feel like if you haven't spoken to somebody in a long time, and the reason why I say that is because at the bottom of the deck is the message in a bottle. I do feel like this person is definitely thinking about their happily ever after. I do feel like for some of you, they're wrapping up, family, if they had a family from, a previous family or previous marriage. I do feel like some of them are wrapping that up at this time because it is a 10 and 10s do break down into a 1 in numerology, and you also have a 10 here that showed up in the reverse in the future, and we'll get into that in a minute. So with that said, I do feel like this person is really at this time, they are sitting here, they are contemplating, they are trying to make decisions based off of, I feel like they're trying to make a decision on whether or not they want another relationship and whether or not they want a relationship with this woman. And this could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. It does not have to be, but the fact that it is a person showing up in your reading, I do want to go ahead, and those signs could be important to you. Also, you do have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces as well that is showing up here in this energy. So like I said, it does not have to be. So I do feel like there was an ending in the past. I do feel like they could have ended things with old relationships or, that kind of stuff. I do feel like it's something that has happened in the past, okay? So it's not something that is happening right now. It's something that has already happened. And I feel like what is on this person's mind is a decision on whether or not they want this relationship. And the relationship is something that brings them a lot of emotional contentment. And I say that because you do have a lot of Cups cards in this reading. The challenge is the 9 of Cups. So I do feel like maybe this person is drinking a little bit too much due to the fact that I have the 9 of Cups, which shows a bartender. I do see that the King of Cups, he is also somebody who could be very well have a substance issues and things like that. You've got the Ace of Cups, and you've got the 2 of Cups, and you've got the 10 of Cups. Okay, and underneath the 10 of Cups is the 3 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. So I do feel like this person has probably been drinking, and that's why they're kind of sitting in this position right now, and they haven't been making decisions to move forward. With 2 2s here, it does say that a decision does need to be made. Actually, I take that back. You have 3 2s here. So you've got the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and you have the 2 of Cups. So a decision is going to be made in the future. I do see that. It is not being made right now. I do feel like this person has a blindfold on. They are choosing to take a step back. I think that they are definitely with, I do want to say rose-colored glasses, excuse me, and the fact that my throat is starting to go out, that tells me that, and the fact that there's only 2 swords cards here, and one is the 2 of Swords, and she's got her mouth shut, and then you've got the 10 of Swords. So, and this person looks dead. So I don't see any communication at all at this time. So I do want to say that this person is, really thinking about what it is that they want to accomplish for the future. I do feel like this person is working on their finances. I feel like the divine feminine here is definitely working on being stable, being grounded, being in the moment. And I feel like the divine masculine has been sitting here with this cup of emotions and they have not quite shared it, okay? The king of cups is somebody who doesn't share their emotions very easily. So I don't feel like he has told her. I do feel like it's what's on his mind when I'm looking at this. But I feel also that this person is going to have to get over the pain from the past relationships, past mistakes, maybe from this past family, that they had. But I do see that in the future, this person is definitely going to want to start something new, something that is emotional and something that they're passionate about, okay? And I do feel like, because this is a love reading, obviously, this is something that this person has put a lot of they feel a lot of emotion here, and I feel like thoughts of you is what makes them happy. But I almost feel like in some instances it's almost like they drown it out with the alcohol. It's like, because I'm looking at this bottle here, okay, in this card, and so when I'm looking at the bottle, I almost feel like they're drowning out their emotion for you. So, and I feel like that's kind of what's keeping them clouded as well. And I think that that's probably why things ended for them, possibly in the past too. I do feel like this person at this time is trying to end those cycles of addictions and things like that. And if it's not alcohol, it could be a porn addiction. It can be, addicted to certain thoughts. It can be addicted to certain ways of doing things. But the fact of the matter is I feel like in the future, this person definitely wants to work in collaboration with you. But right now, they're working on themselves. They're working on taking care of their addictions. Possibly, talking to someone, maybe speaking with a counselor and things like that. I do see that here, but what is really weighing on them is wanting to send a message to you. Like I said, I do see that coming up in the future. I just don't see that happening right now. I kind of feel like these readings are definitely, they're kind of repeating from the last one that I did. Spirit, please show me. Yeah. So I did say I do think that this person could possibly very well be married, because I am seeing that in this card. And I think that for some of these circumstances, it could be a third-party relationship that you have been involved in. And if that is true, I do feel like you've already known. You already knew that this person was married. I don't think that this is a surprise for whoever I'm reading for and whoever I'm tapping into. So I do feel like that is why this situation ended between the two of you. And I feel like right now you need to make a decision on whether or not this is your happily ever after, and if you want to continue moving forward in this relationship, or if you want to scrap it and move on to someone else, okay? So that is entirely up to you. There is no wrong way of going about this, especially if a person is married. People ask me, is he going to leave his wife for me? No, he's going to leave his wife because he feels it necessary. If somebody ends up leaving their significant other for you, the chances of them leaving you for someone else is very, very high, okay? Because then it becomes a repeating pattern. So we want to be really mindful of that. Spirit, please show me another romance angels card. So I do feel like, if this person is ending a relationship at this time with their family, their significant other, husband, wife, it goes both ways. I'm reading for both sides. You know which side you're on. I do feel like if this person is just getting to end it, they really need to take a step back. And I do see that here because I'm seeing, with the two aces here, it also shows independent energy. So, and learning how to make themselves happy, not expecting to search outside of themselves, okay? So I do see that. Spirit, please show me. Too many cards. Too many cards, Spirit. Okay, yeah. So express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And the next one more card, Spirit. One more card for the love reading. One more card for the love reading. One more card for the love reading. Okay, and funny enough, you got both of these cards in the last love reading I did. So very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So for those of you who have been, okay, and at the bottom of the deck, flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So for those of you who have found out that you're, the person that you are inquiring about here today is married, you need to decide on whether or not you want to continue down this road and wait, okay? Because this person is in a holding pattern and they're getting tired of waiting. They're getting very restless. I can see that here. They want to start something new. And I do see that that can happen in the future, but you need to decide on if you are going to stay in this relationship or if you're going to go ahead and clear your energy of this married person, okay? And clear your energy, heal from what you need to do, learn the lessons, and then go ahead and open yourself up to someone else, you know, that is better or more suited for you and for what you're wanting, okay? So you need to decide on what you want. If you're wanting, you know, to wait, I mean, you could be waiting for a very long time, so you need to decide on, your, you know, how much patience you really have, because this person isn't really saying anything. This person is really trying to master their emotions, and this could be both sides of you. Maybe you're trying to stay grounded. Maybe you're trying to master your emotions and just sit with it, okay, and really decide. So I do see that here. I do want to say that, you know, because I am seeing the third party relationships here, you know, I do feel like something did end between the two of you because of the third party. Now, not only does the wedding card mean, you know, wedding, third party could also mean their children, you know, third party could mean their job, third party could mean their family. So I do want to say that there as well. It doesn't always have to be a romantic partner that they're with. So, but you need to decide on, you know, how long you want to wait. I mean, that's entirely up to you. There could be somebody else out there who is more suited for your, you know, what you want. You have to be willing to open up to that. But as far as this reading goes, I do see that this person is trying to fill their own cup. Okay, I do feel like this person is trying to fill their own cup. I'm really seeing an emphasis here on rainbows. Okay, so there is a rainbow here, you've got a rainbow here, and you've got a rainbow here. So I do feel like rainbows are significant. Rainbows are very lucky, lucky to see. So pay attention to rainbows. I do feel like when you're getting closer to your divine union, you will start seeing more and more rainbows. So, and rainbows can be anywhere, okay? So, you know, in the sky, they can be on a portrait, they can be anywhere, the word rainbow. So pay attention to rainbows, because I do want to say that here. So I think and then it's another ace as well. So another number one. So I do want to say that it's a lot of needing to bring vitality back into your own life, okay? I kind of feel like it's a relationship that you're wanting, but a decision hasn't been made. I do feel like the emphasis of this reading is until you can get to your own happiness and really, really genuinely be happy with where you are at this very moment, the divine isn't going to send you anything. Okay, so that's really what I'm feeling the most emphasis when I'm looking at, you know, like I said, the two tens, they break down into an ace. Then you've got the ace of cups and you've got the ace of wands here. And then you've got another number one here. So I feel like it comes from self first is what Spirit is wanting to tell you, is you need to be happy with yourself. You need to be happy with your environment. You need to be happy with your stability. You need to be happy with the people around you. You need to be happy in general. Find your own happy place. Otherwise, it's going to take some time for the universe to send it to you. You can't search outside of yourself for your happy place, you know. Spirit, please show me a message from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. You guys, be careful of being too addicted to this relationship. Yeah, no one makes me feel the way you do. So the Divine Masculine is telling you nobody makes him feel the way that you do. You know, and yes, they want to reach out. For those of you who are on that side, they do want to reach out and say hello to you. For those of you that are in a happy, loving bond, I feel like the two of you guys are getting ready to come into a new phase of your relationship, which is absolutely beautiful. I think that you guys have really, you know, been having a really enjoyable time getting to know your family, and you guys really bonding on a deeper level. I do see that here as well. Spirit, Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. Spirit, please show me the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so you got these cards and that one. So I'm thinking about making you an offer. So I do see that here. Like I said, this person is definitely thinking about extending an offer. Now, whether that's a date or because, yeah, they're definitely daydreaming about you. I think that they do a lot of daydreaming about you. And I'm coming back soon. So for those of you who do have the patience to and the wherewithal to withstand this relationship, this person is definitely saying that they are coming back. This person is extremely grateful for you. They find that you are very intimidating and they're not ready for a commitment at this time, but they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. They want to have conversation with you. But right now, I said that they were trying to overcome some traumas and stuff. They're overcoming childhood trauma. So, and there is an emphasis on children here as well. So I do feel like in the past, you know, maybe with, you know, maybe they witnessed their mom and dad and the way their relationship was. Maybe mom and dad's relationship was toxic, you know, because I am seeing, or maybe they divorced in the past, okay, or maybe they're divorcing now. So I do feel like, with that said, this person is trying to decide on, or, you know, do the healing. I think that they're doing the healing. Yes, there's a lot of decisions that need to be made, but there's patience that needs to be had. This person is definitely healing, and they're trying to end old cycles, okay? I think that this is an extremely beautiful reading, you guys. I know this person definitely wants to talk to you, but I don't see any cards here of communication just yet. I do see that it is wanting to come in. It's trying to trickle in, but how long can a message in a bottle take to get to its destination? It can take a very long time. Also, the number 15 could be significant. So maybe by the 15th, maybe this person's birthday's on the 15th. Same with the 26th. So there's a lot of, pay attention to those numbers, okay? You guys, I do want to say that this is an extremely beautiful reading again, but this goes right back to the fact that you need to find your own happiness. Do not wait for this person to show back up for you to choose to be happy with the life that you're living. In the meantime, take your focus off of this other individual and put the focus back on you, your stability, your structure, your foundations, and get going on that. Get going on your own healing, okay, you guys? Because I do see that this relationship does have a chance in the future to come together, but it will only fail like the last relationships that you've been in if you seek for this. It's like when people say, I will only be happy when I have this relationship, or I can only be happy when I get this job, or I'll be happy when I buy that car. Be happy now. That's what this is literally asking you to do. Be happy now, okay? Beautiful reading. Yeah, bring vitality back into your own life. This is beautiful. I just feel like you're just going to have to be patient a little while longer. So you guys, if this sounds like your story, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, check the notification or description box down below for my information. And you guys, thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful day, and good luck to you guys. This looks beautiful. There is something coming in. It's just going to take some time. Take care.